So I vaguely know. Like, here, I'll show you. I know you have like videos that you search. Archived footage. Logged in authorized guest. Database 344-A partial cornerstone. Clip stored on user session. 232 megabytes of local storage used. Instant file access. Rubbish bin. Readme. Really readme. Log off. Yes. So the first word we have is murder. Can you guys read that? I don't think so. I think that's too tiny. Murder. I mean in the little white box in the side. Murder. Is pretty small. I literally have a notepad open. I can read it, but I wasn't sure you guys. Wait, is that any better or does it need to be bigger? Read that. No one on mobile will read it, but that's okay. Alright, so let's see what happens when we search murder. Oh wait, no, is it murder or murderer? It's Mordor. Okay. Hello. See what happens.
You think it's murder?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly it's murder.
Red
What can I
lady.
do to help?
This one's in red. Red lady. Because it's the same actress. I've seen someone playing the ending, but I was very lost, so I had to play it myself to learn what the heck is going on. And she wears different color shirts. I don't know if they're to represent different days or different people, but yes. That. There's blue lady.
Yeah,
What's her shirt say?
that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
There's Simon. Blue lady said Simon and I can't spell February. It does partials. February. Crab. Ooh. Harry?
February.
F-E-B-R-O-R...
F-E-B-R-U-A-R-Y.
Okay. If you say so. It doesn't look great. The lady says Simon.
It never looks right.
It never looks right. Kind of like Wednesday. Wednesday. So this one, it says Simon. And wait, is it two enters or commas? Simon and Feb. That way I don't have to. And then it's this one. The white shirt.
I didn't murder Simon.
Oh?
You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
White shirt lady. Didn't murder. Let's see. So this is the reason it's all like this is it's like implying it's 1994. It's very 90s the screen. Hence why part of why I thought notepad would be appropriate. That's a note-taking device. Okay, what did she say again?
I didn't murder Simon.
Okay.
You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay. So timestamps we got these. Got British time, but look. Yes. Okay, so it's day, month, year. So red lady is 27 06 94. This one. 80. 1 7 4. Okay. This one. 3 7 94. 94 is unnecessary because I think they're within the same days. I could put the timestamp as well, but I don't care. Okay. And this is the same date.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please.
Lawyer.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
Okay.
And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Okay, she likes the word stories. Stories. And weapon, I guess, would be good. What'd she say?
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
Lawyer. We'll do lawyer too.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Okay. Okay. So, what's this? Quit this session. Oh. I quit the game! Okay, that's not what I expected. I thought it would just, like, boot this around. Let's see. So, Southeast Constabulary. Okay. Fuck. It says that it's 1606-21. So we're doing this, like, 3 months afterwards. Doo-doo! Thank you for the skeleton. Okay. No. Okay, introduction to Logic Base. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The Logic Database is one of many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be the most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. The database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. Portsmouth. I don't know how to pronounce Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed, and the content of each testimony is attached to each clip. To retrieve clip, type in the word, like robbery, and then search, and then we'll return all clips where the speaker uses that word. To narrow the search, using multiple words like robbery supermarket, you're working from a printed transcript, you can be even more precise. Use inverted commas, search for an exact match, like, yes, I was there. Store a clip for later reference, you click Add to Session. Also, if you wish to add additional tags of your own to help us further search, you can use user tags box to type in user tags. So I might do that for anything that says February and just put Feb, so I don't have to rewrite that. For any further assistance, please contact your department's Information Technology representative. Police Information Technology Organization. Vital. You made an amazing discovery. Your time in nuclear plant has made you glow in the dark. You should get that checked out. So, hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos over off the original tapes in 1999, and then the whole Y2K thing hit and they got mothballed. No one's touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detectives' footage on. Possibly those old tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97, but figured that'd be enough. Take your time. Walkie. Bishpin. Techno. This. G R O something hack. Here game. Okay. Very good at cracks with class. Okay. Cracks with class. Don't know what the great party trick. One for the mums here. Classic 2-player strategy for lunchtime gaming. Enjoy your game. Crackers, cyber ghosts, the legends, you've never seen us, illusions. Oh, kitten, please do not. Player 1's turn. Oh, I see. Hit button. I'm red. Button. Button. I don't understand. Well, this is amusing. I don't really know what to do with it, but it's cool.
I like it. Ice cream.
No, and ice cream is after I'm done with game, kitten. They're doing.
Are you with the game?
Yeah. I'm gonna play a game. Okay, so that's interesting.
You done?
Okay, so it says all the possible files, and then we can get more.
Are you done yet?
No, I just started. It's only been 10 minutes. Said I wanted a whole hour. She doesn't believe me. How's bundle?
Yes. Kitten, get off of mommy.
I know you want to have fun, kitten. You want to eat ice cream. So you're gonna have to wait until I'm done trying out this game. Alright, so we have a couple words. Let's go with one of the obvious ones. Like, Simon. Oh, before I leave, let me change the... Since it already does words that are... We'll put denial. Add to session. Just so we can go back to that. And I put Feb because I don't want to type February. March I don't mind. Actually, I suppose I could put... One is... You know, this one would be considered recent, right? 6. January, February, March, April, May, June. This one is... Okay. Okay. This isn't... Oh, February was what she said. File. And... Okay. Let's search for some of these thingies. Simon. That's an odd... It's a biggin. Here you database. Okay. Lots of... A different blue lady. Okay. So... Long sleeve. Blue. I guess I don't have to put lady. Blue. red, white shirt, long sleeve blue. Okay, which one is this? This is 18-6. Okay. What this is?
Simon Smith.
Oh,
He works at
full
Ernst
name.
Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things.
And there's lots of
Really
words here.
beautiful things.
That was many words. Okay, repeat that.
Simon Smith.
Okay.
He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds
Ernst
of glass.
Brothers.
Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows,
Ernst.
artistic things. Really beautiful things.
That's how you spell Ernst? E-R-N-S-T?
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more
Glass.
special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay. I don't think there's anything new to add to that.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it.
What?
Not that
What's wrong with the
there's anything
ginger?
wrong with ginger hair.
Okay.
I bought a photo instead of spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Okay.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock.
What?
It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan.
Peter and
There's
Susan.
some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Peter, Susan. Try that again. What else did
It's
you
the
say?
Rockington Arms, the Rock.
Rockington.
It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Okay. And drinks. It's a bar.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one.
What?
No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon
Amstrad?
sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Amstrad? Is that a type of computer?
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games.
Hey.
You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Hmm?
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident.
Accident's a good one.
So what do we do next?
Okay. So in terms of timeline, this would be first. Long sleeve. There's many word to go from there. I guess we could do Simon Smith. Work. Yeah. Okay, so that's all we get for Simon Smith. One we've already seen. Ernst Brothers. Yes. Okay. We'll just. Okay. The windows. Those. Windows. Many windows. Okay. I don't think we've seen this red. Like this red shirt. Oh no, that's the same day. Okay.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window.
Okay.
She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Trapped. Some sort of Rorschach painting, I guess. Okay.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows were really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Cat flap. Okay. Cat flap. Okay.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different.
Okay.
I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
Her?
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
Okay.
She was me.
What? How do you spell Florence?
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it.
Okay, I
She kept me
spelled
out
it
of sight.
correctly.
It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
Who's her?
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
Me?
She was me.
Weird.
She recognized me from the window.
Okay.
She told me to come inside and she hid me.
What?
They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was
Hannah.
a dollhouse.
Okay.
She hid me up there.
Hannah.
No one else ever went into the attic.
Really?
It was her place.
Okay. How do you spell Hannah?
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse.
Okay, I spelled it right.
She hid me up there.
Little house might be
No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Okay. So, a lot of strange there. Hi, Lunar! How's it going? We're playing, Her Story, which is like a weird mystery thingy. I have my list of words over here that you can see that I've compiled already. We're going top to bottom. Just did windows. Got a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. It's the first word that it types in for you is murder. We're investigating murder. Or I guess we're not doing the investigating, we're doing like the cataloging afterwards. So after glass is mirror. Mirror. Oh, there's more. More for mirror. Okay. Long sleeve lady.
My name is Hannah. H.
Oh, you were Hannah.
N-A-H.
Long sleeve blue is Hannah?
It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone
Hannah
Street.
Smith. Gladstone. The long sleeve blue lady is Hannah Smith. We're saying the white shirt lady was saying that she saw Hannah across the street. Okay. Then what else did she say?
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith, I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
31 Gladstone Street. Okay. 31 Gladstone Street. Okay. Hannah Smith, long sleeve blue lady. Okay. What's this one?
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was
Argument?
a nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story.
You really
He
like
made
the
it
word
special
princess,
to me.
don't you? It's the second time you mentioned princess. In the mirror, engraved. Engraved. Okay. Let's see. This one. Red lady.
The mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Can't remember the mirror?
I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think.
Upstairs. Okay.
I haven't looked at it since.
Upstairs.
Silverleaf?
I don't know if I've seen this color shirt.
He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Yeah, it's weird. Why would you not want to look at your own reflection? I don't think this is the same white short as Dory's. The 6:30? Yeah, I don't have that timestamp yet. So it's a British, so blue swirl. It'll be 36, 94. Okay. I said clue swirl instead of blue swirl. So, antique. I think that's how you spell antique. What else did she say?
Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Okay. Anti-glare filter. Oh, that's so much better. What do you... Nice. I think we're gonna go with that. That's way easier to see. This. Ta-da! Alright. So we did mirror. Let's see Peter. Who's Peter? Only mentioned once. Weird. If it's someone that he hangs out with a lot. But Susan. Only the one time. Maybe she refers to them by last name instead. Let's try the bar. Rockington Farms. Rock. Oh, okay. She prefers to call it the Rock. Okay. What's up? I should probably label her Anna, since that's what she said she is. Okay. Okay.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument.
Mm-hmm.
He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day.
Saturday.
He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon.
Eric.
Job. He didn't show.
Okay.
So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Your name is Hannah. This is a different day. How many days of have here? Got blue blouse. It's less worky than the shirt. I don't know why this would be there. Blue blouse. That is 5, 6, 9. Okay. So let's see what blue blouse has to say.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
Okay. I didn't really give any information.
You done that?
No, kitten. I still have 30 minutes of play game. Then we'll have ice cream.
Time.
No.
Yeah.
No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone sang with you from the Rock.
Okay.
I'm going to the house of Castle Turtle.
No thanks. Go around my chair and sit up over my chair. Lumber. Lumber. Okay. So Peter and Susan didn't provide any results. There you go. Let's see. Please stop giving it to me, kitten. I don't want it right now. I want to focus on my game. Just a moment. Okie doke. So, where were we? We did Susan, Rockington Arms, The Rock. Rock was good. Drinks. Do I want to label any of these before I leave? Let's do Hannah Smith, just so I don't get like a whole bunch. Okay. Smith. Smith. And then let's do drinks. Good. Drinks. Drinks. Oh, there's 2 more. Hannah Smith.
No, not drugs. I mean, he drinks, but never very much. He
Okay.
goes to the pub and has 1 or 2. Sometimes we go together.
Okay.
He drinks wine with food, but no, he doesn't have any kind of drinking problem.
Okay. White shirt.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance.
Thingy.
Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously, I knew who he was.
I obviously?
But he didn't know who I was.
What?
He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo.
Your
Told me
tattoo
it was
has
a
your name?
palindrome. Well, that would impress me.
Wait, are you also Hannah?
I enjoyed talking to him.
Too.
It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time.
But
He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Weird. The white shirt lady's weird. The time that they've said palindrome. I'll go ahead and look. Well, go in order so I don't get lost. If I chase every single thing that I think of, I'm gonna get very lost very fast. Okay. So, drinks. Amstrad. God. No. Okay. Accident. That's probably gonna pull up a lot of things I've already heard. Accident. Oh, only one other thing. Okay, it's a white shirt lady.
When I was 8, Mother died.
Okay.
She slipped down the stairs.
Ooh.
It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I
That's
burned the diary
Florence.
that day and I left. Walked
Okay.
out and across the street.
What? That's a strange choice for an 8-year-old to make. Like, yeah. I just burned my mom's diary. She wasn't my real mom. And went across the street to the girl that looks like me. I assume she means the girl that looks like her. She said something about that earlier. Okay. Head on street. Let's just do Gladstone. Okay, so that's Friday. Red shirt.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night.
Okay.
After the argument, after Simon left, I left too.
Oh, okay.
I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
Why does the light keep flickering? Really weird. They need better lights in this little library wherever... Well, police station. In this police station, they need better lighting. Saturday. Saturday. Oh, many videos. Okay.
I left the next day, Saturday.
From
I
where?
slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I...
Nope, she had to throw up.
Is there a bin?
Gross. Throw up.
It was late. Early Saturday morning.
Hello, hello? How you doing, Solomon Gray? We are cataloging the murder, probably, of Simon Smith. We're trying to find all the videos. We have found this many so far.
There's something like yeah.
I don't know why this one's yellow. I guess that's this one. I guess it turns green when we actually watch it. This is Blue Swirl.
A week or so ago.
Okay.
It would have been Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Birthday.
Is this Minecraft?
It's a lot of videos. No, Onyx, this is not the Minecraft. There's no mining or
Is your computer
crafting.
still set up? He's here to work.
Okay. So Peter and Susan didn't come up with anything. This one didn't do anything. Eric. Who's Eric? See if we can find Eric. Oh, there's many videos about Eric. Okay. What do you have to say? This is the one we decided is definitely Hannah. Smith. Smith.
He was wearing a shirt. It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans.
Okay.
He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Oh, Eric's his boss. Okay.
He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay. We need an RL Craft stream. Is RL Craft the like really weird Minecraft mod where like you have to craft sticks or something? And you had to make sticks into planks? Something like that.
Yes, there's a car that we share of Cavalier and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, apart from the
A
street.
random res.
I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you.
Die and you don't have a bed. There's no world spawn.
Hi!
You just show up somewhere random.
Can't punch trees, you had to get flint first. Neat. And Pyro was saying that I have thing. Also, hello! Thank you for the read! We'll have to watch that video again because I totally wasn't paying attention. I forget how to pronounce your name.
Chia.
Chia. Okay. Hi, Chia. Chia. What were you up to? You're playing Splitgate. Oh, okay.
You're stupid! I can't kill anyone because I keep flying!
What's the bro for? Huh? What's up? Were you the one laughing or the one screaming? Gah, stop hitting me. Yeah. You were playing with Haseo and AZ? Oh, okay. I don't know what AZ sounds like, so I don't know which of the two of you was laughing and which of the two of you was, things. Yes, I am Ray Demon. I play a lot of different stuff. This is sort of a like little indie game where you're trying to catalog a police database specifically about a murder for Simon Smith. And so I'm trying to keep note of like all the words we've already typed in, starting from the bottom top and going down, and then I have it sorted by date so that we can kind of keep track of a timeline. It's in a British time, so it's day, month, year. 1994, which is why it's all boxy. This is actually the slightly easier version to see. There's also this version. It's hard to read. It's much easier. And definitely video subtitles good. Yeah, brain game. Puzzle. It's a nice little puzzle. Well, as nice as a puzzle about murder can be. Yeah, I plan to play this quite a bit, hopefully, for Spooky Month. I'm trying to stream every day in October. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Beat Saber. Saturday I'm gonna play Civ 6 in the morning time instead of the evening, Saturday. And then on Sunday I'm gonna play many of New World, the MMO. It's gonna be fun. Well, it'll be fun for me. I don't know if it's actually interesting to watch. Let's see what this one says.
Yes, there's a car that we share of Cavalier
Okay.
and a van he uses for work. It's
Oh,
owned
he
by
also has a
Eric, but
van.
We look after it.
Van.
Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay. So,
Yes, that would be in his wallet.
Okay.
It's a Visa, a silver one.
You know the
He doesn't
color
like
of
to
his
spend money
wallet
at the house, so
monies?
He usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
I don't know the color of my husband's cards in his wallet. I kind of know that he probably still has his brown wallet. All leathery and cool looking. Simple. And my wallet's blue. And big. I don't know the color of the cards inside. That's odd. Oddly specific. And this is Blue Blouse. Blue Blouse. Where you at, Blue Blouse? Oh, there you are. You don't have anything interesting so far.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences.
Conference.
Have you met his wife, Diane?
Diane? No. We have not heard Diane. Okay. So we've talked about Eric. And now we will try the pub. Let's see what the pub comes up with. Oh, 2 new ones. Hola gato. ¿Qué tal? Oh, es un gato. Sí. Oh, es gato. Hola gato. ¿Qué tal? Give you pets. Pets for kitty. Kitty pets, kitty pets, kitty pets. For cat. For cat. Yes. Here. This is a point and click game. I can scritch you with the other hand if you just come over here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is red shirt lady. That's the right time frame. You just have to say about.
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. But why would he let them in? Doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I mean, not really. He would go to the pub.
This world?
He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines.
Okay.
I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
No, I've never had fennel. Apparently there's an achievement for have you ever eaten fennel? Okay, Steve.
Becky.
Yes, you have a very lovely blinky. I have 15 minutes.
Becky.
Okay. I told her I'd get to play for an hour, and she's not been very patient. So watch. Watch. Oh, there's many for watch. Cool. It's an important piece of evidence. Blue blouse.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Are you also Hannah then? Okay. So, Blue Blouse might also be Hannah Smith. I'd say it might be because I've seen kind of the ending of this game, and there might be multiple ladies portrayed here with the different shirt colors. That's why I'm keeping track of it. That, I do need my hand again so that I can type letters. Type letters? I know, types are way more interesting than typing. So, what was I gonna type? I don't remember.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Take away. Okay. Heading.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel.
Okay.
It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
You're shoving that mattress on the table. Why?
Let's go.
It's so funny.
Okay.
I don't know what triggers the different states of music.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater.
That's rude.
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach and I held her head under and I kept it out.
Were you trying to die
For
on a
a
lady?
moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown.
Blue Swirl, are you okay?
But that was it. It was just a moment.
Yeah?
We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
Blue Swirl lady is not okay. She's like, yeah, I was holding down this other girl's head, Eve, and I'm just like, yeah, I really wanted to kill her, but I didn't, so it's all good. It's like, no, dude, you need to get that checked out. You don't usually hold down people's heads and think, I could murder.
I could commit a death.
I could commit a felony. Do not commit a felony. Okay, white shirt.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently.
But,
The baby was what mattered.
hippie?
We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger.
But,
Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it.
but,
The watch, that was my touch,
but,
to make sure the alibi stuck.
but, but, what? That was a lot. Okay, alibi. I mean, white shirt is basically saying, "Oh yeah, I was an assist to the murder." She also was the one that was like, "Oh yeah, everything we said here is just stories. Like that's not how witness testimony works. Recorded for a reason." Okay, so that was a lot. I'm gonna save that one because that was a lot. I haven't seen much of Blue Shirt. So there's Hannah. There might be an Eve. Maybe the confusing one is Eve. Maybe she's Susan. 'Cause Susan's not mentioned at all. You don't usually refer to yourself. Her and Susan are married. Eric? Wife might be Diane? I'm not clear on that yet. Come on. And it's like, well, how about Diane? We'll talk about Diane a lot. Yeah. Oh, there's a song in this one. Blue blouse. Oh.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
The name of the place?
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing.
Never
they have
seen
2
that
kids,
word.
really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Easier. Okay, what's this one?
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Okay. But guitar. That's an interesting thing to add. Guitar. Okay. Wedding. Wedding. Oh. More blue blouse. Little blue blouse.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby.
Oh.
It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Blue blouse. Likes hotel. No. Okay. There's... Oh, we haven't seen blue shirt in a while. Yeah, blue. Haven't seen blue. Long time. Is that blue?
Yeah.
Let's do
We
a
were
blue
17.
t-shirt.
It was a nice wedding, people said. Simon looked very handsome in the photos.
Okay.
His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them.
Okay.
It was what they called a shotgun wedding,
Yes.
but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
The dress was beautiful.
Okay.
It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long, though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
Okay.
No.
A white shirt.
The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents.
Okay.
There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again.
Yeah, I think this one's E.
I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognised me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me.
I mean, she's
Was
a different
fatter.
person.
Flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier.
I mean, yeah.
Found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean,
Yes.
That seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it.
What?
We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in.
Does
That was the plan.
Simon know about you? Being weird in the attic? White shirt sure is strange. Okay, so that was from Landing. And what is glaziers? Did I spell that right? Wow, it's apparently a very important place. Okay, what do we got?
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Okay. I have a phone. What phone?
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the glaziers.
Okay. 17 again. Blouse. The blouse, right?
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came.
Okay.
It was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months.
This is definitely Hannah. They had a shotgun wedding. Okay.
No. Everyone loved Simon. He's a glazier. He doesn't have much money. I don't know.
He's a glazier? He's a glazier.
I don't know.
He's here. Okay. Okay, kid. Wanna grab some ice cream? We can
Yeah.
eat it together? I'll still play a little bit, but... Kids. Irrelevant. Kids. It's the blouse.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner
Doug?
lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
Can you get ice cream for me to share with the kiddo? Thank you.
Well, there you go. How many kids? Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Take a bite.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Go ahead and bite it. The blue blouse. It's Eve's friend. That's Hannah Smith. She thinks friend, but Eve, if this white shirt lady is Eve, Eve seems to have a very different idea than friendship. She's got like obsession. White shirt has obsession problem. Everything has to be a mirror image.
And the hotel said he was there? Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, Had room service.
Oh.
Didn't leave the room.
Oh, here's her tattoo.
Had a great view of the river.
Can't read it though, it's too blurry.
Like you said, it was very romantic.
Hmm. Cheater. Hmm. More 17 stuff. What's up?
A long time. We got married when I was 17. No, I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think.
Horrible. Carl.
I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. It was stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
Okay. Let's do phone. Keep caught up with. Phone is quite a bit. Long sleeve blue.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help.
You?
Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there. It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone.
Okay.
I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff, stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body.
Oh.
I screamed, and that's when I called the police. Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from a payphone, and then headed back.
Hmm. Doug.
Hi, look.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a bite now?
Well,
Now I want to take a bite.
you can take the last bite. Go ahead, kitten. Take the whole thing. Yeah, an ice cream cone. It was good.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and They're very worried. I
Eleanor.
feel sorry for them.
Ellen. How spell Eleanor?
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I
Eleanor.
feel sorry for them. I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. Ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
Always full.
She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Secret's a good word.
Okay.
You can put it in that.
I parked
Goes on
on
the
the
white trash.
street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. But he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you.
What?
Eleanor?
Well, let's bookmark that one. It's a good representation of that shirt. Cleaning lady.
1984. It was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer.
Oof.
It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful.
I mean, they're likely to find the
Because of
bodies
the
faster if it's summer.
circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It was just awful.
Okay, so that's why she didn't live with her parents at 17. It's because her parental units died during a summer heat wave. Summer is a good word. Summer. Okay, so Eleanor, didn't we see Eleanor? Oh, that's Florence. Let's try Eleanor. One new thing for Eleanor.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
Ooh. Splash. Good job. Spilt coffee. Yes, indeed. Achievement. Spilled coffee. Did they just do like an achievement for any of the scenes that they had to do multiple takes for? I don't understand these achievements. What are we doing? Doing better. I'm good. There's one just out of reach that we can't see. It only shows the first 5 video. So, it's all the things for Blue Blouse. Red has the word trapped. Or Spooky White Lady.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from.
Dollhouse
I
again?
don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it.
It was a really nice dollhouse.
Huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale. Little furniture.
Wallpapered
Lights
house?
work.
What?
Mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows.
That's
We spent
a fancy
hours and
dollhouse.
hours playing in it. Invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all. Passports, diaries, gave them all really elaborate stories.
More about diaries.
Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
That's rude. Okay, so that's Trapid. Go with Mother. Oops. I typed that into the wrong window. Mother. Why have you deceived me, Mother? Many for Mother. Okay.
It's Rapunzel.
Okay.
The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. But she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending.
What
Is
version
that
of
too much?
Rapunzel is that? What?
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower.
Right.
Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. But she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Just odd, but okay.
I would have been a good mother.
Okay.
I was young, but I would have been a good mother.
Okay.
She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
Sarah.
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
No more palindromes? Starting to get weirded out by palindromes, Blue Swirl? Sarah. Thank you for the cracker, kiddo.
My mother called me Eve.
Okay. White shirt, Eve, question mark. When you say your mother call you to Eve, do you mean your mom or do you mean Florence? You said Florence was your not mom. Like your adopted mom, but you didn't think of it that way.
Well, She wasn't my real mother, but she raised me.
Right, that one. Florence.
Do you want to hear the story? It's a real-life fairy tale.
White shirt has a problem. White shirt. Yeah, the actress did very good at crazy eyes. Lots of crazy eyes. Okay, Rapunzel. I don't think this will bring anything extra up, but that's not how you spell Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Wow, there's a lot for Rapunzel. Okay. Sure.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children.
Right.
I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. How many of these in colour?
You care.
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
I mean, it's just a Rorschach test, I assume. It's just showing what you're thinking. Having you look at something that isn't any particular object. There are flaws to that technique, but you know. Loose work.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean,
Hairs.
We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
Probably not. The human hairs are generally different than doll hairs unless you have really fancy hairs.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent.
Like you.
Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper, undressing the pictures.
A weird way to think about it.
Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Thinking of it as undressing is really strange. So Rapunzel got a lot. Blind. No. Fairy tales. That should get... I've already heard of fairy tales mentioned a few times. Yeah.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children.
I guess you could
Simon
do children,
was
yeah.
quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know?
So are the girls.
Plus he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
Yeah, she said something else in there.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity.
Children.
He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know? Plus he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
Okay.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other.
There's literally
Life isn't a fairy tale.
there's literally the
You do what
cheating lady somewhere here. Teacher. Either that's a serious I'll
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches,
right.
magical mirrors, and lost children.
I mean, you're definitely a lost
So you
child.
see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
As she was saying when she was 8, things happened. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do 8. Interested, so I'm gonna do 8 now instead of waiting until we get to white.
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Oh, damn.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Cat, 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 cat,
Cat is cat.
cat is cat. Here. This hand is good. Precious.
I think when I drove back, it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3. About 8 years back. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
Right. I'm just gonna preg. I can't spell pregnant. Preg. What's this one I had to?
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Yeah, this one. Interesting fact. Okay. Rat. Mother. Flap. I don't think this will pull up anything, but. Oh, it did! Surprising. Okay.
No cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots. And we never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
You didn't keep it locked? You're gonna get raccoons in your house that way.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
Talking about the wig again.
The color
Okay,
is
blue
jumping
t-shirt.
right here. And here. And right here.
Yeah,
I'm going to shoulder.
what a good kid.
I'm going to. Oops.
Okay, so let's do
I'm
3. Or no, we're still going down the slides. Cat flap, stairs. It helps to spell upstairs correctly.
Mommy, it's right here.
It has a line in it.
Okay.
It's right on your cheek.
I parked up on the street.
Mommy, it's
It was busy,
I'm
so I
with
parked
you.
down the end of the road. I
I'm
walked up to the
trying
house.
to
I knocked on the
catch
door.
Hello, Rafa the
No
potato.
answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you. Is that enough?
You said that exact same thing earlier. Match the entire statement, like, I didn't answer. That's an entire statement. I didn't answer. Very confused. Who am I hearing? It depends what you mean. There's the lady talking, there's me mumbling, and there's my small child mumbling. Okay. Not sure the phrase one works. Quotation marks do not seem to work. The child! Yes, it's my child. He is 3 3/4. Her birthday is New Year's Eve. She's very good. Okay, what do we got? E. Antique. Antique. Just that one. Collection. Oh, some new ones. The white shirt one talks a lot.
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back. I think I was 5. It was my birthday. My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
Okay.
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself. I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that.
That would take a long time. We're not watched very closely.
Would always leave her house and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. Oh, TV was magical, but it was only on when it wanted to be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
Right. Okay.
I wanted to see my reflection. I thought that if I touched her, something would happen. We would become one.
No.
One girl.
No.
The fairy tale was over, the witch was dead, and I'd be restored to my rightful place.
In with the police noise. Okay. So that was reflection. Lumber. Oh, just the one. Birthday. Birthday comes up a lot. Yeah. Or birthday people. That's it.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
Present has been mentioned.
Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
That is probably Hannah. I'm not sure.
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict.
That's nice.
We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Okay. Red is the same person who went away in the car. Which is... who said car the most? Car. No, Red's the only one that's been talking about the car. Okay. Go with birthday. Birthday's down here. Let's jump up to present.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her.
What?
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
Holy shit.
She'd only meant to scare him off.
Okay. Add that to session. That's an important event. Slash. Slash it. All words only. Yeah, wrote.
his body. It didn't look real. And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut.
Yeah. Hey, Shadowjaeger. How's it going?
And I didn't see his glasses. He has these
His glasses.
thick glasses. He doesn't always wear them.
Doing good. How am I doing? Oh, pretty good. I'm enjoying this. It's a murder mystery.
On his throat.
In his throat.
How? Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon.
Hmm?
He was on the floor of the living room.
Hmm. That's not the
His
cellar.
throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood.
Okay.
Yeah, he was dead.
Yeah. Okay. So, look, glasses. Glasses.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip.
Hmm.
Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera.
Mhm.
But
Fair
he
enough.
needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant.
Reading glasses. Okay.
Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
That is white shirt lady. The random police noises.
Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how they make mirrors these days. I mean, he made the mirror and he gave it to me.
Okay. Let's see. So we got present. Grabbed on the cat flap car. Any car yet? I think so. Oh, we have it. Okay, car.
I got in the car and I drove.
You're the driving one.
I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
She put her hair back.
I pulled over and slept in the car. This was just by the side of the road. I was exhausted.
Let's go. Let's go.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning. When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash. Just didn't work.
Oops.
The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
What's this one again?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other.
Okay.
We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Yeah, that one's important. This one.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
We can...
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted.
Glasses. Did car, Glasgow, did we do cellar? I think so. Yeah.
The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
You're talking about the body.
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people had been there through my things. It's like I'd been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out.
Yeah, blood's hard to clean.
And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Then do what? Just 7, sir. Yeah. Okay. Color, Rapunzel we did, blonde. Okay. Teak, reflection, plumber, birthday. Okay. Search Eve. Yeah. The blue swirls.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him.
Okay.
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station.
Portsmouth is one of the secret words.
I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off.
Blamed everything on Eve, huh?
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Okay, so blue swirl is probably Hannah. Talking to herself. Tapping. Don't. Ba 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 ba. Tapping. That's weird. Tapping. Ba ba. Yeah, it's bedtime. Okay. Let's see. We got pretty far. Look at all those squares. Colored in squares. Figure this out eventually. Eve is, I believe, the white shirt one, and she's very strange. Like, thinks that Hannah, maybe? Probably Hannah, main other named girl. Is like her reflection. Oh yeah, I stayed in her attic. It's like, you what? What? Okay. I'm going to remember where I was is the problem. I guess I could put this, like... Wait. There. Now I'll know where I was. I was at